Welcome back. Well, as I said, Leslie Gabola is with us today. She's the owner of Adapt to It, which is just right down the street, and they are home medical supply. If you've never been there before, it is just filled with all kinds of things that can help you out. Good to see you.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Yeah, and something that you've done now several times is coming up on February 11th. And it's going to start about 11 o'clock, I think. Is that a Thursday, right?
It is a Thursday, yes.
Okay, and this is your donation day, right?
This is my warm, fuzzy day, my donation day. I absolutely love this day. Favorite day of the year. It's the time when we really get to focus on giving back. One of the reasons why I started Adapt to It is because one of my main philosophies, actually, from becoming a therapist way back when, was because, I mean, sounds corny, it's probably a lot of people's, thoughts, but I really wanted to make a difference. And Adapt to It has truly provided me that ability to make that difference in people's lives. And I wanted to give back to the community. I wanted really to make Adapt to It a community store. And I've worked really hard, and it's taken a lot of time, but I think I'm finally there. And this event allows us to give back in a big way.
Yeah, and you've done this at least 2 or 3 times
This
before,
is our
right?
4th time.
Okay.
Yeah, we were gonna do it twice yearly, but it was too much. So it's a once a year thing, but I'll continue it as long as I can. It's really amazing.
Now, tell me what it entails.
We collect anything used, medical supplies, canes, walkers, crutches, whatever, wheelchairs are needed, working power equipment.
Oh, okay.
And then we donate it to this place called Wheels for Humanity. They're sponsored by United Cerebral Palsy. And then they take it across the borders, they refurbish it, fix it up, and then take it across the borders. And I was reading on their website, and the last year donation was around 15,000 pieces of medical equipment.
Wow, that's amazing.
And so, in my store, I have a picture of one of the little boys that received a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And it was like wheelchair number, 600 or something. But the joy in his eyes as he was sitting in his wheelchair holding this card is amazing. And if you come into the store, you can see it. And it's really a touching picture, and I have it up in the store because it puts a face to what we do.
Exactly.
And to hear, okay, it goes somewhere else, right? But you don't really understand it until you see that little boy and you see the joy in his eyes and know that, you have an impact on the world. I mean, how cool is that?
And this is a way that people can give back.
Yeah.
And, a lot of times you see those ads on TV, World Health Organization, all this kind of stuff. Here's something you can give locally, and yet exactly how it's going to benefit others because we know that Leslie keeps trying. I know it's a passion of yours. I can see it in your eyes right now.
I love it. And I'm really blessed to be able to do what I do. And I've thought a lot about it. Maybe it's the new year and making new goals, and we're growing and we've got big ideas. But I just feel really fortunate to do what I do. It's been awesome.
Yeah. And I can tell. I mean, we've known you for many years. I don't even know how many it's been now. So how do people help out? How do they get the equipment to you?
They can just drop it off that day.
Okay.
It's from 11 to 3. And anytime they come, they can just drop it off and drive away. It's really simple. We'll take it out of their trunk, put it in our pile, and that's it. It's really simple. But there's a reason to stay this year. We've developed a lot of relationships over the years, a lot of networking, a lot of friends, a lot of people that we believe in. And so what we're doing for Donation Day, we're having a health fair. And so we're joining forces with 3 people that we believe in, 3 people that we've worked with. And Home Care Assistance provides home care. K&R is a consulting group for finances.
Okay.
And then the hearing the hearing people are going to be doing a hearing test.
Oh, great.
So everybody is kind of providing a little bit of something to the day.
Fantastic. Now, if somebody has something and they're going to be out of town, they can't get over that day, can they bring it to you early?
They can bring us, yes, and they can call us and we can actually pick stuff up.
Okay.
In fact, my trucks are gone all day picking up things around town.
Oh, fantastic.
So if that's necessary, we can absolutely do that.
All right. And again, wheelchairs, walkers, canes. You said
Crutches,
working
anything.
power equipment. What do you
Working
mean by
power
that?
equipment. If you have one of those scooters or
Okay.
a power chair
Okay.
or anything like that, if it's working, they can take it.
Okay, fantastic. All right, you've got something else going on that
Yes.
people can find out that day, but also we're going to find out about it right now. And you brought us some wine and cheeses. I remember you did this last year, so
Mm-hmm.
tell me what this is about.
Okay, so this is the second year that I've done this. I'm on the board for Kiwanis, and it is our wine event. And last year we did a wine event, and this year we're doing another one, kind of stepping it up a notch. And it's a Spanish theme, and it's on March 29th. And so I thought, wow, I'm just going to kind of combine things, and I am going to have selling tickets for my wine event at my donation day.
Oh, fantastic.
And so this year it's a Spanish theme. And so I brought a Spanish wine,
Yes,
a Spanish
nice Rioja here.
And Rioja is a little bit of a lighter red.
Yes, it is,
It's kind
yeah.
of just a red, just general table wine. And it goes well with a nutty cheese such as Machango.
Yeah, that's
which is
a fantastic cheese,
I know,
by the
I
way.
like it.
Yes.
And then some rosemary crostini. And it's just kind of, the wine will bring out the nuttiness of the cheese.
Yeah.
So, of course, we can't have wine sitting
Yeah,
on
you
the
know, we
table
have the
without-
wine here. And,
what?
you know, I'm doing this for a client who's been with us, how many years now?
Oh, it's
At least 10.
Well, we've been in business for 14 years, and John was my first contact, like
Yeah.
one of my first so it's been about at least 11 or 12.
And you've gone through several different places. In other
Yes.
words, you expanded.
Yes.
And then you completely moved, well, but not far, just across
Yeah.
the street.
3 times. We've
Yeah.
moved 3 times. We're in our final spot. So this is it, but yeah, it's been a long time that I've been
I
coming.
don't know, I have a
so-
feeling she may expand again one day, or maybe have another shop. Knowing Leslie,
We'll see.
I would not be surprised.
We'll see. Again, big
Am I
plans
right?
for this year.
Yes. Oh, see? Maybe a little
You never
inside
know.
information. So again, tell us about this event and when it's going to happen.
Okay, so this is March 29th. It's in Clubhouse 6. And it is, like I said, a Spanish theme. And it's going to be really fun because we're kind of moving throughout the venue in Clubhouse 6. We're starting outside, moving in the foyer, and then moving into the dining room for dinner. We're going to have a silent and live auction, flamenco dancers, and a harp,
Oh,
a Latin harp.
fantastic.
And so it's going to be really fun. We're having a limited amount of tickets just because Clubhouse 6, for anybody that knows,
Right.
is small.
Yeah.
So we have about 100 tickets on sale. When they're gone, they're gone. So we would love everybody to come, and I
And
want to meet.
we're
That's
going to
my
let
goal.
people
so-
know, even though it's 2 months away, you'll be on
Yes.
a couple times before then. So we're
Yes.
going to remind people of that.
Exactly.
So let's try this.
Cheers.
Cheers. Nice Rioja. And this is actually from Oregon. So it's a domestic. Oh, it's a nice breakfast wine. Or if you're watching us in the evening, a nice early evening wine.
5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Yeah, exactly. Now this is one of my favorite cheeses, Manchego cheese. It's really nutty, and people haven't had this before. Best way I can describe this, it's almost like a creamy version of maybe a Romano, or not as strong as a Parmesan, but it's very, very good.
It is good. And it's a sheep's milk.
Yeah,
So, and that's, I think, where the nuttiness comes from.
exactly.
Right.
You know, your cheeses.
Yeah, and the cow's milk tend to be a little bit smoother. So.
Yeah.
But we'll be serving, and Spain actually has so many different regions, and each region has such different food.
Right,
And
it
because of the availability. So, but this is one of my favorites too.
Well, this is going to be a lot of fun. So we have donation day coming up on the 11th, and if you'd like to find out about donating or anything else you may need, Daptuit's phone number is 949-457-1600. They're located right on the corner of El Toro Road and Paseo de Valencia, and you can call up Leslie. And if you can't get over there, but you have something you really want to donate, they'll get it. Don't worry about it. Make sure they'll get it and gets to people who really need it.
Definitely.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
And cheers.
Thank you.
All right.
Cheers.
And we'll see you next time. All right.
Thank you.
Cheers to all of you. Done.